No, I could not take my tea break yet. I made coffee, but right away I heard the news, so I came back. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to hold you longer. So this is the news. As you see, Trump he announced that like permanent ceasefire will be, which is end of war, at least for now. Let's see when it's going to happen again, because I'm sure it's going to happen again. It's just a matter of time. And I hope that next time the Israeli they will have a better defense system against those rockets and missiles. Uh, I think this was a great experience for the Israeli, with very low casualty. To go at war with a country like Iran, 75 times bigger than them, yet they defeated them and they were able to, lose little, very little. I mean, we just saw in the news it says total of 22, 24. I mean, have you ever heard of a war? And at the war you lose only 22 people? Not even one of them is a soldier? Not even one airplane is shut down? The Iranian, they were able to shut down 4 drones. But those are toys, who care? Uh, at the same time, the Israeli destroyed almost all the air force of Iran, if they have any air force anyway. They have all the airplanes. But they destroyed their helicopters, their tanks, their fighter jets, airport. I mean, they finish it. Let me ask GBT, how many airplanes been destroyed by Israel during the war between Iran and Israel?
Recent reports from June 23, 2025 indicate that during the ongoing conflict, Israel has destroyed approximately 15 Iranian aircraft. These aircraft, including F-14s, F-5s, a refueling plane, and AH-1 helicopters, were reportedly destroyed as part of Israeli airstrikes on 6 Iranian airports located in western, eastern, and central Iran. The strikes also damaged runways and underground bunkers. It's important to note that this is based on Israeli military announcements and current reports, and Iran has not yet confirmed these specific figures. The conflict is ongoing, and information is continuously developing.
How many fighter jet Iran has?
Estimates of the exact number of fighter jets Iran possesses vary, but sources generally agree that Iran's air force is relatively old and small compared to other regional and global powers, and heavily reliant on aircraft acquired before the 1979 revolution. Here's a breakdown based on recent information. Total fighter jets Iran is estimated to have around 231 fighter jets in total. Aging fleet. A significant portion of these are older American-made aircraft like the F-14 Tomcats, around 41 remaining, and F-4 Phantom IIs, around 64, with some configured for reconnaissance, acquired before 1979. They also operate F-5 Tiger IIs, around 35. Other aircraft, Iran's inventory also includes Soviet/Russian-made jets like the MiG-29, around 24.
Yeah, anyway, their air force is very horrible. It is literally a junk. So even the junk, the Israeli did not let them have it. And it's going to take Iran, if I say 10 years to rebuild what they lost in these 12 days, I will not be exaggerating. You know. No, I don't think it's 10% of the Iranian Air Force. I think the rest are numbers. They don't function. Most of those airplanes, they cannot have part for them. They don't fly. So I think what the Israeli did, they destroyed all the airplanes which can fly, the active one. The majority of their airplanes are inactive. They are like just in the ground. They cannot fly because they don't have parts. They are very old and they are inactive. So the Israeli, what they did, they destroyed the one which can be used, and they destroyed their drone manufacturers. You know, warehouses. I mean, I mean, even lately, like today, they even attack jails where they have political prisons. I don't know if they were able to release any. All right. Uh, yeah. Well, it sounds great. I'm happy for Israel. 12 days is more than enough. People, they go back to normal life and they fix their houses. And Israeli are victorious. And all the neighbors of Israel now, they will notice that Israel is not the one. Take example, Abdul, of what happened to Iran. This is the most powerful country in the Middle East compared to all of you. This is not Saudi Arabia. This is not Kuwait. This is not Bahrain. This is not Emirat. This is Iran. And yet been defeated by the small, tiny Israel. So imagine, Abdul, you want to go at war with them. Just imagine what they will do to you. In the same time, I hope the Israeli, they learned and they took a great experience from this war, and they will be able to repair their mistakes. So the coming war, less casualty will happen, because the coming war is going to happen. It doesn't matter with who, Iran or different, it's the same. As long as your neighbors are Abdul, war is coming. All right? Your neighbors are not friendly people. They are Abdul, a bunch of fools. So don't be surprised. The war is coming from who? I mean, any one of them. Any stupid one, he might try his luck with you. You have to be always ready, advance your weapon, and learn from your mistakes. And this actually, you know what? During wartime, the best time to fix your weapon is wartime, because now you put it into test for real. Not like, like many countries, they spend a lot of money to do something called a drill, right? But this is a real war. A real-time experience will give the army and the citizen a great example about how to fight and what is missing, what was wrong. Like now, the Israeli notice that they have a shortage of shelters, so they should prepare for more. They should prepare for better shelters too, which can handle a very powerful warhead, not just rockets. Uh, and I hope that the defense system they are going to make it way advanced, so it's going to be able to take off the enemy long before they arrive to the borders of Israel. Uh, so it's a great result. I'm happy for Israel. Happy for the Iranian civilians too, but the regime, I'm happy that they are defeated, and their nose wiped in the floor. I mean, this guy, he lost all his team, and maybe actually the reason he agreed to surrender, because they told him, if you don't, we will kill you. In fact, I just posted, I don't know if you saw it, guys. I just posted in YouTube a post about the Israeli women from the intelligence, I think. They called the commanders, but they are lower commanders, to run away for their life, and they gave them 12 hours to run. And many of them they did. And this is an audio leaked by, obviously, the Israeli intelligence, for like propaganda war. But it's true. They called those commanders, telling them to run for their life before they end the same as their previous leaders who've been killed every hour almost. All right? So 24 hours from the time of the announcement, I am sure that the attack will increase massively in those 24 hours from both sides. I will not be surprised if the Iranian, if they have still a lot of missiles, if they shoot like 100 missiles or even 200 as a last shot, just to make a point or damage before, like it's like the end of the propaganda. In the same way, the Israeli, they will gather the most important strategic target they did not have done yet, and they will finish it because this is a short, time of opportunity to finish what you should finish before the war, game is over. But CP, Iran will build again all what they lost. Yeah, for sure they will. Yeah, but you see the thing here now, the Iranian, they will learn that shouting is not what bring victory, and their missiles is not really too much harmful, because 24 casualty or 22 Israeli is not winning war.